collar on at one point and the tag clinked against the bowl and it scares them, or they might have gotten their collar stuck on the bowl, on the edge of the bowl. So what we found is that if you get a sheet of Silpat and put the dog food right on the Silpat, on the floor, and they're not actually putting their face into a bowl, that they will generally go ahead and eat from that Silpat pad. And then you just take the Silpat and wipe it off. No problem solved. Many dogs do not just naturally don't want to eat twice a day. There are some dogs that don't want to even eat once a day. As long as they feel okay and they're happy and playful and everything else is normal about them, I usually don't worry, as long as they don't go more than 2 full days in a row without eating. If they are sick, if they are lethargic, if they are vomiting or having diarrhea, then certainly that is not a situation where you wait to see if your dog will eat. You need to contact your vet. There have been a lot of innovative technologies introduced into the veterinary space recently. We have just acquired 2 cold lasers that are specifically for anything that has pain, inflammation, or wound healing. We'll have to speed those up, and it's a great pain reliever for, let's say, dogs with arthritis. The cold laser is funny though, because it started actually in veterinary medicine, and they are now using it in human medicine because it's so effective. So we are implementing that into our sort of new, therapies for dogs. Water treadmills are another great way to decrease pain and inflammation from a dog that's either had surgery or is older and has arthritis or has had back issues, that sort of thing. So we are hoping one day to be able to offer hydrotherapy as well. We do offer acupuncture. We have a couple of doctors that are very specifically interested in giving acupuncture training. So we'll be adding that into our repertoire again here coming up in the next year or so. Stay tuned. This is a really good question, and one that comes up a lot in our day-to-day practice. When is the right time to start making other decisions for our beloved family members? So everybody's sort of idea of when the right time is different. There's a wide spectrum of when people think it's an appropriate time to let their animal go peacefully. As far as the specific dog in this question, it sounds like maybe she had an episode of old dog vestibular syndrome. So we don't know exactly what causes it, but 100% of the time, the question that we get is, I think my dog has had a stroke. They can't get up, they seem dizzy, their head is tilted, and those dogs will just sort of snap out of it in about 3 weeks. We will put them on some anti-nausea and anti-dizzy medications, but they generally come back out of that in about 3 weeks, and it's not usually a situation that they need euthanasia. Most of those dogs will go on to live fairly normal lives for about another year. I have found that it seems to be sort of harbinger of other things to come. So it's kind of like the canary in the coal mine. When we see these dogs have these issues, usually within that year something else is going to crop up. And it is typically in older dogs. And if it's a big dog that's not able to sort of be managed by their owners, they can't get them up, they can't get them outside, they're not eating, and that's another conversation that you should have with your veterinarian. But the majority of those dogs do go ahead and get up. You just have to give them some support for a few days, and they will just sort of increase in their mobility on a day-to-day basis. But as far as when is the right time to let an animal go, it really is a completely individual decision, and one that you should talk to your own veterinarian and your family about. Contrary to popular belief, Auburn University actually is the #1 best school in the country. War Eagle, baby.